Hi, I'm Robert Griezek, and I'm here to illustrate two key issues that I need your help with. One is my driveway, and secondly is my van. I've reached out to local agencies, and they have been less than welcoming in terms of lending their help, and that's why I'm asking you, the people, for your assistance in doing whatever you can. What you're about to see is footage of my driveway and van as they currently are. My van, unfortunately at this time, is only able to be driven short distances, so I'm quite limited in my ability to travel, which is a confining factor for me personally. And as you'll see, my driveway is also a factor that I'd like to have remedied as well. I'll be back after you see the footage. Thank you.
And you can see how bad it is. I mean, you've got the concrete, the asphalt's literally been corroding over the years. This actually, I believe, is cobblestone. I believe the driveway was cobblestone before it was anything else. I could be wrong, but I mean, if you can see, there's my foot, and some of this, no effort into pretty much pulling it right up. But you can see where the problem would be is that there's really no safe way for Bobby to even come down the driveway, at least this far down, without someone guiding him, as he has no lower vision, so he can't see where the driveway's really gotten bad. We've been putting rocks in, trying to patch up some of the holes, but it's not really working. And there's another, what looks like piece of cobblestone, I think. I'm actually not even really sure. And this section is probably the worst, as you can tell. It's really bad. When we get up here, it's not as bad, but it's still, I mean, you can definitely still tell it's bad. Coming down, it's all bumpy for him. And then in this spot, this section I'm actually standing in, where my shadow is, it actually is higher than the rest of the driveway. I don't really know why. Same thing right here. And then here's another spot where there's, all the asphalt's been torn up. The driveway itself actually goes all the way back to the shed, which is over there. So you can definitely see why he needs help with repaving this. Okay, here's the van. We'd actually opened it up ahead of time. It does take two hands to open it up. This all used to actually be computerized, or not computerized, motorized. There was a chain that ran here to open the door, but the motor died. Well, same thing with the ramp. I'm not pulling it out all the way because I don't have the door open all the way, but as you can see, this also actually used to be motorized. There was a button both inside the van and I believe on the outside, as well as a remote control box. And all of that used to be motorized. But unfortunately, motors died. And as you can see, bodywork on this side is actually okay. But if you get underneath the wheel well, actually this is the side I want, you can see it's all rusted, and it's even started, like back in there, it started breaking. Same thing with down here. It's all rusting out. Front wheel wells aren't as bad. When we get to the other side, it's a nice van. I like driving it. You can see we're actually missing some body work. And you go under here and you can see where it's all rusted, and then you actually go underneath, pardon the grass, and yeah, it's in pretty bad shape. Now the van is actually lowered to the ground about 10 inches. So what that means is with all the salt and the water, it eventually wears away at it. I'm just not sure if the conversion, it's like if the bodywork underneath or not, how it was done, or if it's just natural wear and tear. We've had this van now for probably, well, he's had this van now for probably, I want to say close to 10 years, maybe not quite that long. I'm not sure. No, we've had it for 8 years because we actually got it, I believe, the year before, about 2008. 2007, 2008 is when we got this van. So, and we were actually really lucky to find it. The inside is your standard minivan, but we also have this right here is actually a control for people who cannot use their feet. They can drive it because you either push it forward and down. Like, I believe forward is for the brake and down is for the gas. I don't really play with it, so I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what that does, but it's your typical minivan. And let's see if we can get a better shot of what the mileage on this thing is. There's the mileage. So, but it definitely, I constantly worry that we're going to be driving somewhere and something's going to happen, especially with the rust and stuff underneath. That's the van.
I appreciate you taking the time to watch this brief video, and I do hope that you will consider contributing whatever you can to help with this cause. Thank you and have a great day.